age of 13, I was surrounded by Islam and Muslims, and they were some of the most amazing people I've ever met, and just their kindness and the compassion I saw that they had for people, and their generosity and how welcoming they were.
My family raised me and my sisters and brother to be more aware of the world and everyone and everything that's in it. We spent most of our life traveling. We always learned quite a bit. It was not just an education, a trip for having a lot of fun, but it was about education and learning about where we were and the culture and the history. Moved over to Saudi Arabia, to Riyadh, in about 1980. My father is a surgical oncologist and was hired by King Faisal Specialist Hospital. And so we lived there for about 3.5 years or so. And we had 4 masjids around, and so we heard the call to prayer all the time. And I think my love for Islam actually stemmed from hearing the beautiful sounds of the words of the Quran. Ever since then, I've just felt a connection to it. Whether I understood the language at the time or not, I found it to fill my heart, and it's never left me since the age of 13.
It was 28 years later that I have done Shahada, but that was because I did move back to the Middle East. And about a year ago, when I moved here to Dubai, I decided it was something I wanted to resume and looking into. And I got a Quran and with English transliteration, and started reading, and just literally every day, maybe for half an hour to an hour, I would just spend time reading through different sections. And it wasn't that I started from the beginning and went to the end. I would just open up in numerous pages and spend time reading it and processing the information. And I got to a point where I was like, this just feels so real for me. The things about having faith and about doing prayer and about giving to others, believing in the words of Allah, everything made sense.
It was in May that I chose to make Shahada. It was a time in my life that, after having studied for a while, and I decided it was something that was important to me. It was a path in my life that I was ready for. I could feel and sense that it would bring a greater level of fulfillment and joy in my life, something that I felt a bit of a void, and I knew this was the piece that was missing. And made Shahada with full intention of having Islam as a everyday part of my life. A great example of something that the Prophet would share is that, and that I'm taking from his readings, is I find that to have compassion for individuals and to share your love and your knowledge with others, and to be open and caring and giving, and to have faith and to share that with others is very important. And it's something that I want to be able to share with others. As a scientist, I work with technology that's appropriate to work with horses. And I met Sakhir and his brother Mubarak and Ayman, and I got to treat their horse, and it was a great experience. And I went on an endurance race with them, and it was absolute excitement. And I have a love for horses, so enjoyed the time and the opportunity of having met them. And they're kind and generous people. Their kindness and generosity was very reassuring, and it was unexpected to be so welcomed, and I'm very grateful for all your very deep kindness and your generosity, very much so. They were definitely a part of my introduction to having even the desire to look further into Islam. Just seeing their way of living was very inspirational, and it made me really contemplate moving further along into doing deeper reading.
سبحان الله مصادفة يعني تلاقينا فيها. هي كانت تعرض جهاز عندها، جهاز للخيول، عدة أمور كطب يستعملونها. فتلاقينا عندها سبحان الله مرت علينا وتعرض عند واحد من الشباب عندنا من الأخوان. كنا في سباق سيح السلام، سباق القدرة، ولقيناها وعرضت علينا الجهاز. بالصدفة شوي صار الكلام يجي عندنا وياها، فنوعا ما حسينا ارتاحت التعامل عندنا، فاستقرت عندنا يعني مدة طويلة، وصرنا ناخذ ونعطي في الكلام. التعامل الطيب دائما يخلق عند الإنسان ردة فعل طيبة. هذه خصلة أصلا لازم ويجب أن تكون من خصال الإنسان المسلم، اللي هي طريقة التسامح والدين المعاملة. فربي كتب لها الهداية، الحمد لله، الهداية من الله عز وجل.
سبحان الله. ويتنا مسلمة.
فيوم يعني الوقت هذا كله قطعت ما يتنا فيه. تراها كانت تبحث، هي كانت تبحث في الديانات. اني والله يوم خبروني فرحت كثير، يعلم الله. والهداية أولا وأخيرا الإنسان ما يقدر يهدي من يشاء، الله يهدي من يشاء. الهداية من الله، ولكن الإنسان يكون سبب طريقة تعاملنا، وهذا واجب علينا.
I know at this point I still have an enormous amount to learn, but that's okay. You know, it's just a process of taking time and understanding and having the support and guidance from those that have been Muslim, I guess, most of their life. I've met some that are other converts as well, and they've had beautiful stories. So it's all been very encouraging, and so it's brought me to where I am here today. I have to say that it's probably one of the most joyful experiences in my life, outside of having my precious children. This has been one of the most meaningful experiences and decisions that I've made in my life. And I'm filled with joy and peace, and knowing the benefits of Islam, and it all is so amazing, and to be directly connected with our divine creator, and to know how much love Allah gives each and every one of us is just precious, precious beyond words.